We have an emotional and startling news for you today concerning Rick Harrison, who many of you may recognize from the well-known gold and silver pawn shop. In a surprising turn of events, Rick just experienced a tragedy that affected millions of people and devastated his life. Sharing the devastating news of Rick Harrison and the death of his cherished son, Adam Harrison, whose passing has permanently changed his life, is the focus of this film. We will cover every detail and insight about how this tragedy has impacted not only his personal life, but also his role as a public figure and a leader in his family business. So be sure to stay tuned until the very end. Adam Harrison, 39, tragically died on January 19, 2024. For those who might not know, Rick's followers and family were both shocked to learn of his passing. Adam had methamphetamine and fentanyl in his bloodstream when he died, according to a post-mortem examination. This discovery has raised awareness of the nation's escalating opioid issue, with the rising number of drug overdoses connected to the powerful synthetic opioid fentanyl. Adam's story serves as a sobering reminder of how harmful these drugs can be. In addition to being personal, Rick's loss is a reflection of a greater public health concern that has an impact on many lives nationwide. Rick Harrison, who is well known for his financial acumen and rough appearance, is now displaying a side that not many people see. His son's death was a terrible blow that has left him reeling from intense sadness. This tragedy has affected him profoundly, even though he has a strong public character and his pawn store is successful. The circumstances surrounding Adam's death also highlight the terrible realities of the opioid epidemic in America, which adds to the grief of losing him. Because of his experience, Rick is now a vocal supporter of increasing public understanding of the risks posed by fentanyl and the necessity of more robust policies to combat the problem. His appeal for action goes beyond his own loss. It is a request that the public and public servants act quickly to stop this tragic scourge. However, the heartache doesn't end there. Rick Harrison's life has been made even more stressful by his involvement in a legal battle in addition to this personal tragedy. In February 2022, a few years ago, Rick and his mother, Joanne Harrison, were embroiled in a contentious court dispute regarding the gold and silver pawn shop. The company that gave him a household brand and a well-liked reality TV personality was at the focus of the complaint. The debate was centered on accusations of poor management and arguments about money, which further strained relations within the family and added to the already significant weight Rick is currently carrying during an already trying time. This court battle over family assets has created more emotional upheaval and threatened to eclipse his accomplishments. Rick Harrison has maintained his fortitude in the face of all these difficulties. He has managed the pawn store, which is still a popular tourist destination in Las Vegas, in spite of such severe personal adversity. Tourists from all over the world visit the well-known store to get a look at the history and distinctive pieces that Rick and his staff have gathered over the years. The store is more than simply a company. It is a family heritage and legacy that has withstood many hardships. Rick's resilience and perseverance are evident in his abilities to manage the store despite coping with the devastating loss of his son and his family's legal disputes. Understanding the profound human emotions that underlie these headlines is the goal of this video, which goes beyond simply presenting the news. The tale of Rick Harrison serves as a sobering reminder of how fleeting life is. Although his public persona portrays him as a man with it all together, everyone experiences heartbreak and loss. Rick has been forced to face the unpredictability of life and the grief that comes with losing someone so close since Adam's death. In order to ensure that Adam's memory will have a lasting influence on the battle against this terrible epidemic, it has also motivated him to use his voice to spread awareness about the opioid problem. This movie will show you that a reality TV star has a very human side beneath his rough demeanor. We get a taste of the difficulties that many people have in their own lives through Rick's journey through bereavement, legal issues, and the obligations of operating a long-standing business. His story is about the human spirit's ability to bounce back from extreme hardship, not simply about losing a son. He has found strength in the communities and his followers' support throughout this difficult time, which demonstrates that even in our most difficult times, there is a network of compassion and understanding that can support us in getting better. By telling this narrative, we hope to raise awareness of everyday problems that impact everyone, such as the ongoing opioid epidemic and the complicated dynamics that arise in families when personal and professional connections clash. Rick Harrison's story serves as a potent reminder of how quickly life can change and how crucial it is to help one another during trying times. It also serves as a wake-up call for those in authority to take more steps to shield communities from the risks posed by narcotics like fentanyl, which have already claimed far too many lives. Before we conclude, keep in mind that during difficult times, your understanding and support are essential. Rick's story is more than just a news story. It serves as a powerful reminder of the value of empathy and the necessity of looking out for one another. Please stay tuned for more thoughts and observations on what this means for Rick Harrison and all of us who are impacted by similar problems. If you find this tale as poignant and significant as we do, your ideas and remarks have the power to raise awareness and create a community that values everyone's well-being. We appreciate you sticking with us while we examine the tragic Rick Harrison news in detail. If this video spoke to you, please subscribe for more updates on important stories. Hit the like button and share your opinions in the comments section below. With your aid, we can provide you with more in-depth and meaningful information, and together, we can pay tribute to the departed while working to change the world. Remain tuned, remain educated, and let's keep telling the tales that have a real influence on our lives.